Welcome back to the 3 subscriber YouTube channel. You gotta start somewhere, I guess. My name is Braxton, and today's challenge is I'm gonna throw every disc in my bag at that basket down there and see if I can get an ace. My bet is no. I've had 1 ace in my life. 2, if you want to count me throwing one in like this. I like to count the ones that were in a round. 1 ace, but 2 if you count something like this. So maybe we can get 3 today and 3 subscribers. We're again at Highland Brewing Company in Asheville, North Carolina. This is hole 1, and it's probably the most aceable hole on the course, I'd say, even though it has, you know, a bunch of trees here in the middle. Probably a forehand normally, but obviously some of these discs I don't forehand, so I'll be throwing some backhands too. But what do you think? No cheating before you watch the video. Can I make an ace here? Can I throw it in? You should say no. Say no. All right, I'm gonna try and zoom in a little bit so you can get a better angle at the basket. Okay. Sorry for the movement at home, folks. Here we go. Hopefully you can still see me throw it a little bit there. I bet you can. All right. In the last video, I made 10 consecutive 20-foot putts. Incredibly impressive. Not. So you learned that I use Discraft Challengers. Some people are weird about throwing their putter, but I still throw mine, but not a ton. I usually will throw these. Sometimes I'll throw this one. It's a touch more understable. Here I'm going to try and turn it over and hit some chains. All right. Here we go. That's not a bad first run. A little too much turned over. Do a little less here. Slightly better. My last challenger. Here we go. Ah, that one felt good. Stupid trees. All right, Discraft Buzz. I like Discraft. You're gonna figure that out. Hopefully you can see me when I talk like that. Here we go. I'm probably gonna try and, I don't typically turn this one over, but I guess I have to. Man, maybe I ought to turn that one over more. All right, Discraft again, what do you know? Roach this time, no stamp on the top for the ace. Ah! We're 4 shots in. Haven't really gotten close yet. Starting to think that, well, I kind of didn't think I would in the first place. All right, Discraft Zone. I'm not turning this one over, so I'm gonna try and thread it through this little gap. Just throw it right at it. Well, might have to go to the other gap. Treat. Innova, my first non-Discraft disc on my channel. Atlas, real beat up, but I love this thing. Not the disc I would use for this shot, but we're throwing every disc in the bag. Woo! That was pretty close. I gotta get it higher. I've had 2 that were kind of on line. This one is one of the most overstable discs I have in my bag, but we're gonna throw it and try to get ace here on a straight hole. MVP Nitro. She's real beefy. Oh! Oh, I kind of would throw that one again. I'll throw another one that's real beefy. Discmania Majesty. It's probably the most overstable disc in my bag. So very similar to that one. I liked that line. I'll do that again. Woo! Not bad. We're about halfway there. Another forehand, which this is the disc I normally throw on this hole. West side disc, anti. And it's usually just a nice little approach forehand disc for me. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. This distance is 216 downhill with some trees. So I just try and thread it through that middle gap and let it kind of fall towards the basket. Here, I'm going to try and let it fall towards the chains. Nah, tree. Okay. Innova Star Thunderbird. I think I've thrown this disc like 10 times in a round, but it's a good forehand disc. Kind of not quite as overstable as the Annie I just threw, but similar shot shape. Too much Annie on it. I'm not really getting that close, folks. Innova Boss used to be my favorite disc, still one of my favorites. Come on now. Oh, that's not it at all. Okay. Now to my drivers. Discraft Force. Paul Macbeth will throw this thing 450 feet. I'll throw it 350. But in this case, I want to throw it 216 into the basket. And it is not something I turn over much. It's fairly overstable, but I guess I'm going to try and turn it over. There's not really a great line with a hyzer shot. Okay. Woo! Did your heart just drop too? That was actually close. Maybe the play is glance it off this first tree. All right, Innova Champion. This is not Innova Champion, Innova Beast Champion Plastic. I like this disc. Again, not the disc for the shot. Okay, Discraft Thrasher. This is the disc I can throw the furthest. And this is the disc that I aced with, so maybe this is just my lucky disc. I'll throw this one, if I really rip it, 450. But that's a smash. Probably usually around a little over 400. But this time, it's a soft turn. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. That was inches from going in. Two more discs. Discraft Crank, real overstable. I don't throw this one much, but I've started bagging it lately. Oh, I can't get over that Thrasher. Wow. I gotta calm down here. I mean, that was, hopefully you could see it. I mean, it was, that was an ace. I'm telling you, that was close. Wow. Gonna burn this one over a good bit here. Maybe the play is to throw a 13 speed and just turn it over on this hole. Maybe I'm rethinking what I do here. Daedalus, Innova Daedalus. Fairly straight disc. But I gotta turn it over a touch here. Ow! Told you it wasn't gonna happen. I'm gonna kneel so you can see me. Thanks for watching this video on my channel. I failed. The last video I succeeded, so I guess I'm 1-1. Told you I'm competitive, even against myself. I'll find some more challenges. Again, I live in Asheville and I love disc golf, and it keeps me in shape. And so if you've never tried disc golf, find a course in your local area, go try it. Again, it's disc golf, not frisbee golf. I called it that myself too when I first started, but get it right. If you're gonna play it, get it right, disc golf. I love it, it's a great sport, and it's really affordable. That's why I kind of got into it. And you know, most courses are free. I'd say 95% of courses are free, just like this one. Highland Brewing Company in Asheville, free. And you can probably play around without making a ton of bad shots. Hour and a half if you're by yourself, 2 if you're with somebody. But thanks for watching this video. Hit subscribe, like the video, share it, all the things they tell you to say. Get me to more than 3 subscribers, that'd be nice. And if you want to sponsor me, sponsor somebody. Hey, be the first sponsor to ever sponsor a channel with 3 less subscribers, or 3 or less subscribers. Do it. Why not? Why not you? Thanks for watching.